Christy here, and this recipe that I'm going to put together for you is going to take, right now, the time to put it together, about less than a minute. But as I go through it, you're going to understand how easy this is. And remember, when you keep it simple and you keep it easy, then it's something that you're likely to repeat and do again. And it's a healthy, home-cooked comfort meal that everybody loves. It is healthy version of a chicken pot pie. Now again, some people might say, oh, the crust isn't that healthy. Well, no, it's not. It's just regular crust. It's store-bought crust. Because again, you want to make it work for you. If you want to go out and make yourself some super healthy crust, then it's probably not going to be as simple and as easy. But what I've done is, before I left to go to church this morning, I took packages of organic, boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I stuck them into my slow cooker right here. And what I did is, while I was at church, I just let them slow cook for a couple hours. When you put chicken thighs into the slow cooker, they cook up really super moist. So moist that when you get home, all you have to do is first drain out all the juice. So I just take it like this, put the lid on it, and I drain all the juice into a pot over here so that I can make a gravy with that when I get home. Then I take the chicken that's left in here, and I take a fork, and like I said, it's so moist and so tender, I break it all up into shredded pieces, which is what we have right now. Just all shredded up right there. I already cooked this before I left to go to church. I just poured in my mixed vegetables. Again, you need organic because that corn is going to be genetically modified unless you buy organic. So this is just mixed vegetables, green beans, corn, lima beans, and carrots. Cook them up with some butter before I go to church. Let them sit so they soften a little bit, because everybody likes them a little bit soft. Let's be honest. So then, when I got home, like I said, I poured the drippings from the meat into here, and I made up my own version of gravy, which was just took the drippings and added some flour and salt to it. That's it. If you're gluten-free, just add cornstarch, or again, make sure it's organic cornstarch so you don't get the GMOs in it. Here's how easy it is. Now that I'm home, I take the meat and I dump it into the pot with the vegetables. I take the gravy, dump it into the pot with the vegetables and the meat. Get every bit of that gravy out of there, because that's what's gonna give it that comfort. I stir it all up to mix in the gravy and make sure it covers all the meat and all the vegetables. Now, some people like to add potatoes to theirs, white potatoes or even squash or sweet potatoes, but we just like it with the vegetables in our house. We just don't do a lot of the potatoes in ours. Ooh, it's heavy. Give your arm a workout. You pour it all into your baking dish, whatever dish you're going to use to bake it in. And you smooth it out. Smooth it out into your baking dish. Like that. Then you take your pie crust and you slide it onto one side, and you slide it onto the other side. And again, this is the part that's probably not the healthiest in the world, but it sure is yummy, and that's what gives it its comfort too. And you just put it on top like this. I've got the oven preheated, ready to go at 410 degrees. Let that cook, and we'll be back in just a second. So now, about 10 to 15 minutes later, really keep an eye on it, because the only thing you're really waiting for at this point is for the crust to get brown. You take it out of the oven. Look at that. Sunday brunch. Comfort food, healthy, quick and easy, so mom can enjoy it too and not have to be slaving in the kitchen all day. You saw how fast that was. Don't forget to press that subscribe button so that you can get updates on upcoming videos, which are gonna have more recipes, more workouts, more information on nutrition. And hey, you might even want to go with me on my journey to my upcoming competition in June, because I'm going to be doing that as a diary in video form. So subscribe now.